Welcome back, folks. So long summer. Do you even have a summer? I'm not really sure. Well, we're going to start here in 2-1. Relations and functions. Relations, functions. Well, keep in mind, not every relation can be a function. Every function must be a relation. So, a relation is any element of the domain is paired to exactly one element of the range. This can be a one-to-one if one element of the domain pairs exactly one element of the range. We're not going to worry about onto functions, and we're not going to worry about being both onto and one-to-one. We're only going to deal with one-to-one functions. So let's look at example 1. Here we're going to state the domain and range of each relation. Then we're going to determine whether each relation is a function. If it's a function, then we're going to see if it's one-to-one. So let's state our domain and our range. And remember, your domain is going to end up being your x values. So we're going to start with -6, -5, -3, -1, and 6. We're going to write these. I like to write them in numerical order. You don't have to. You're going to look a lot more intelligent, like me, if you do it that way. Your range, well, your range is going to be your y values. And for your y values, we're going to start with a -9, -7. We have a -1, and a 7. Now notice I didn't write the -9 twice. You don't want to do that. So next, let's determine if it's a function. Do we have any repeated x values? Nope. So that means we're going to have a function. And is it one-to-one? No, it's not, because not each or every x value is not paired with exactly one y value. That's where you get your repeated x's or y's. It can't be one-to-one. So on B, let's look at our domain here. Well, we're going to start with -5, then we're going to go 0, 4, and 7. Notice how we didn't write the 4 twice. No, no, no. Your y's, your range, is going to be -8, -7, -4, 2, and 6. So when you look at this, first off, is this going to be a function? Well, do you have any repeated x values? Yeah, I got 2 of them. So can it be a function? How about no? This is going to be not a function. And let's make those all capital. Oops, and we'll forget the A, but we won't later. So if it's not a function, then it can't be one-to-one, so we don't worry about that. So then for C, notice you have ordered pairs again. Your relations can be given to you in ordered pairs. It could be a graph, it could be a table. Here for C, we're going to do another set of ordered pairs. So we're going to say 2, 3, 5, 9. Notice how we didn't repeat the 2 again. So even though you have a repeated x value, it can't be a function. So here's your range: 0, 1, 2, 4, and 7. Because of the repeated 2, this is not a function. So once again, it cannot be one-to-one. Summer, summer, summertime. So sorry.